Hello, this is Nikki in Niagara coming to you from Niagara Falls, Canada. And this is my last haul that I'll be showing you in this little while here. And today's haul is of some of the French Coloriage Mystère books. I live in Canada, and so I use Amazon.ca, and we have both English and French as our national language here, so we have lots of French books on .ca, and I did find a good majority of these books on .ca. They didn't have any new releases, though. They seem to be a good, I don't know, 6 months to a year behind the new releases. And as I was looking, they seemed awfully expensive. So I went and took a look on Amazon.fr, France, and the Disney books, the big Disney books, once I've done the conversion from Canadian dollars to euros and stuff, the big Disney books were being priced on Amazon.ca as $20 higher than the price sold at .fr. So no matter how you work that out, you're going to end up spending less by ordering it from overseas, because, I mean, that's just ridiculous. Plus, they didn't have them all. They only had a selection. They didn't have any of the new ones, so I decided I would order from .fr. So I placed my order, and I've ordered from overseas. I've ordered from like every corner of the world, and I have ordered in euros before. And so over the period of 2 weeks after placing my order, Amazon. I'm going to call it .France. Amazon.France puts two $1.53 credits on my card and removes them. Okay, so now I did order 2 books that were, I did order 2 pre-releases which were coming out in a couple of days before the end of that 2 weeks. And then at the end of those 2 weeks, I get a message saying that there was a problem with my card. Didn't say it was declined, didn't say, anything like that. Just said something about them having a problem processing my card, and for me to go in and fix my card information. Well, it was fine, so I thought, well, what I'll do is I'll put the money on a gift certificate and then just pay that way. So I did that, and it took a week for them to tell me that they weren't able to process it again. So I hopped on over to Amazon.uk and found the exact same books at the exact same reduced prices as compared to .ca, placed my order, put everything in they call it a basket over there, put everything in the basket, hit pay, and guess what? I received my books in basically 5 working days. So I have no idea what's up with Amazon France. Has anybody from Canada ordered from Amazon France? What's the problem there? So, anyways, on to bigger and better things. I will set these to the side, and these are all mystery coloring books. So that means that you can't see what the pictures are. So this one actually I did get from Amazon.ca. I popped it into my basket because it was only $6. So I popped it into my basket. Just hang on a second. I want to get something here so I want to explain these French books while we go through them too, because I've seen a bit of wrong information being imparted from English-speaking people. So, first of all, this is one of the ones that has realistic pictures in it. And just let me get my Chrome open here. Okay. Of course, this will probably take forever looking something up while I am trying to film a video. Okay, so this first one is Art Therapy, Coloriage, Mystère, the Zen book, 50 Coloriage Mystère, and it is from Hachette Loisir. Loisir is hobbies in English. So this is the Hachette division called Hachette Hobbies. And this book is printed this way, so that you have the pictures up and down, and there's nothing to show you. They're just messed up, kind of like hidden pictures. If you look carefully at some of them, you can tell what it is. Others it's pretty easy to see, and others you can't tell at all what it is. So they all go that way. And then at the back of the book is what they call the solutions, and that's what I'm going I will do a flip through of this book and show you what the solutions are, but right now I'll just show you a couple. So I thought that this was gonna, because it's called Zen, I thought it was going to be pictures of relaxing places, because you know we got a picture of a woman doing yoga here out in the open, so I thought it would be scenics of lakes and grass and just nice, quiet, calming things, but instead it is all Chinese images, and that is really cool because I love Asian stuff. So we got Asian buildings, we got Buddhas, we got flowers and trees, and yeah, there's some really cool stuff in there. So then the next one that I ordered is Coloriage Mystère, Les Grands Classiques, Disney, from the division of Hachette called Hachette Heroes. And this is a line of Disney books that they put out where we have the same deal going on here. And this has, I believe this has 100. Doesn't say it on it. Oh yeah, here it does. At the back it says 100. And again, the mystery pictures to color, and then at the back of the book it gives you the solutions. I'll just show you a couple of pages. I'll give this book its own flip through, even though there are a lot of them online already. Okay, so this is the first book in a 5-book series. The 5th book has just come out. Then the next one that I got here is from a section called okay, so it's Disney Babies, Carré, Mystère, à colorier. And I don't have a French accent, so please excuse that. But carré means edges. So basically what we're talking about here is pixels. Pixelated pictures. These are squares. This is also from the Hachette Heroes division. And these are grids, where you've got squares to color in by number. And all your pictures are pixels. And I'll just show a page on the back. This one is all babies. Okay, then this one here is a big book again with 100 images in it, It is 100 Nouveau Coloriage Mystère, which means 100 new coloring mysteries. And this is from the division Hachette Loisir, which is Hachette Hobbies. Now these are random picturesque pictures. The tiger or leopard on the front has no bearing on what will be in here. They are just realistic pictures. Some of these start off simple, and then they get more complicated. Again, some of them you can kind of tell what they're going to be. Some are pretty easy to figure out what it's going to be, and others are more difficult. And this also has some dot to dots in it. And these are those great big dot to dots with like, oh, I see 653, 829, who knows, it could be 1,000 there. So these are going to be pretty hard to do if you have bad eyesight, which I don't have bad eyesight, but I do need to wear glasses to read. So I'm going to try a couple, see if I can do them, but I don't think I will. Then at the back, we have the solutions. I do not believe the dot to dots are given. And I will just show you a couple of pages again. You see these are realistic pictures. Okay, then the next one that I got is Coloriage Magique Trompe l'Oeil. Now, I know what that means, but I've forgotten. Okay, so trompe l'oeil basically means optical illusions. Now, if you notice, this one wasn't called Coloriage Mystère, it's called Coloriage Magique. And that is because we get our pictures here, and there's a picture drawn on there. But when you color it in, following the dot to dots, you will get a completely different picture that has nothing to do with the picture that's on here. So our finished picture will not have anything to do with an elephant. And this is a Disney one, and it belongs to Hachette Jeunesse. And jeunesse means youngster, I believe. Youth. Okay, so this is Hachette Youth. Basically, in English, that would be the children's division of Hachette. So this book is aimed at children. I gave you a few of the pictures there already. So we'll give this book a proper flip through. So not all of these Disney books belong to the Hachette Heroes line. Some of them belong to Hachette Hobbies, and some of them belong to Hachette Youth. So this one is different. This one is Coloriage Mystère Disney Babies Cercle Magique, and this belongs to Hachette Heroes. So now this one is called Cercle Magique. So we've got magic circles, and I absolutely had to get this because of all the fun that I am having with the Quirkle books. And this does the same thing, except that it is a color by number, and then we color in the great big circles. But not only does this have those kinds of puzzles, it has some smaller grid circles in it too. Oh, I never even saw this kind. Okay, so we've got, you probably can't see on here, but this has intertwined circles in a grid. And then there's another kind which I was looking at here. Yeah. Here we've got small circles in a grid. Oh yeah, so there's all different kinds of circle grids in here besides the big ones. And this is themed for Disney babies. Okay, so now next we have here Disney Mosaic Art Therapy 60 Coloriage, and this is from Hachette Heroes. Now, this, I got this because there's another book called Disney Vitro, which is stained glass windows, and it has all the mosaic stuff too, and I've seen some French colorists coloring them, and they're just absolutely beautiful. Well, this is a brand new book, so I decided to get this one, and this is bound this way, which is very different from how you would find a coloring book bound in North America. The French call this a bloc, B-L-O-C, bloc, and it refers to the text block here that's been glued together into a text block, and in English it would be the same word, but in publishing terms, we would call a block a pad. So we would call it a pad of paper. Usually we find blank lined paper in a pad, or we will find memo notes in a pad. And basically, in English, a pad of paper is meant to tear off the top page and continue on using them that way. I've seen people complaining that these books, these blocks, are falling apart, that the pages fall out. Well, they're supposed to, because of the way that they're published in this block. They tear off very easily, and this is, yeah, it's Hachette Heroes. So basically what you would be, it would be presumed that you would do is that you would tear one off and color it. If you try to keep your block together, all your pages are going to come undone. These are not even in the least strongly put together. They're put together so that they'll be easily torn off. So don't be afraid if your book comes apart. It's just doing what it's supposed to be doing. And the books published in this format are a few euros cheaper than the full bound books too. So you're getting some money off for that type of binding. So anyways, this one I'm really looking forward to. I think I already showed you a couple of the pictures in here, but I really like mosaics. So these aren't color by numbers. All the rest of them are. And these are one-sided. And I should say that the paper in all of these is very nice. Even in the books that are double-sided, it is a nice quality. And if you want to use water-based markers with a light hand, you should have absolutely no problem. Of course, you can't use alcohol markers in them. Okay, almost there. I got this one, Mickey et ses amis, and that it means Mickey and his friends. Coloriage Mystère, and this is celebrating the 90th birthday of Mickey. And this is just a straightforward, this is probably Hachette Jeunesse. Yeah, Hachette Jeunesse. So it's a children's book, and it's very easy to see the pictures hidden in here, but there's still going to be a lot of fun to color. And there are, oh, I was going to say there are no pictures at the back, but yes, there is. So there's a sneak peek. And finally, the very last one that I got was Coloriage Mystère, Hachette Heroes, Disney's Mickey, Donald, and Company. And this is all the old-time classic Mickey, Donald, Goofy, Pluto, and then it's got the sidekicks like Clarabelle Cow and Daisy and Minnie and all that kind of stuff in it. So these are the good old days. And this one is in the same format of the mystery pages. This does not have any dot to dots in it. just simple things. And then at the back we have the pictures, and there are 100 in here too. And I will do a flip of these books. I am just absolutely thrilled and excited to have found out that these books exist and to have added some to my collection. I will be honest that I am not a big Disney fan. If you know me in real life, then you will have heard me diss and tear apart the Disney company. And I do have major issues with the company Disney. But that said, when it comes to old-time Disney, I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with Walt Disney's Disney, and I think I have a bit of a lighter heart now to the newer Disney, simply because of the cuteness. I just can't get past the cuteness. I find that it just affects me. I'm really into cute things at the moment, and I think it really helps my my depression and my anxiety. So I'm trying to surround myself with the whimsical, adorable, and the cute. And I've got to say that Disney does fit that bill. So if you know me in real life, don't give me a hard time because I have Disney books now. Okay, so thank you for joining me and staying with me this far. Sure would appreciate it if you would give me some thumbs up, as it really helps my channel. I'm also an Amazon affiliate, so if you buy books through my links below, I will get a couple of cents for anything you buy through those, and then that money I will put back into the channel. Hopefully I can make enough money to pay the postage on the giveaway that I'm going to have when I reach 1,000, and I'm over 900 now, so let's hope it'll happen before the end of the year. Okay, so in the meantime, until next time, bye-bye.